Fox 4 Stephen Dial joins us with the investigation. Stephen.
Clarice, the building behind me is where the medical board says the alleged incidents happened. Dr. Ortiz was suspended last week, and even though him being arrested this week, because federal documents are still sealed, we do not know what he's charged with. Dallas police say they arrested Dr. Ronaldo Ortiz Wednesday. Last Friday, September 9th, the Texas Medical Board issued an order temporarily suspending his license pending a criminal investigation. A medical website profile says Ortiz works as an anesthesiologist at Baylor Scott & White Surgicare in North Dallas and at Garland Anesthesia Consultants located in Richardson. The medical board's order also listed his employment at both facilities and adds he operates the Garland facility. The Texas Medical Board suspension order says the ongoing criminal investigation related to serious cardiac complications and one patient's death at the Baylor Scott & White Surgicare from May to September of this year. The order says Ortiz was seen on surveillance video allegedly putting single IV bags into the warmer in the hall outside the operation room. The order went on to say, quote, when he deposited an IV bag in the warmer, shortly thereafter, a patient would suffer a serious complication. The order says in June, a physician from the Surgicare took a tampered IV back home with her when she was ill to rehydrate. And the order says, quote, she inserted the IV into her vein at home and almost immediately had a serious cardiac event and died. The medical board order says the Dallas County Medical Examiner concluded her death was caused by accidental bupivacaine toxicity. The medical board's document says the IV bag allegedly tampered with by Ortiz, quote, displayed visible tiny holes in the plastic wrap around the bag. These tampered bags contained bupivacaine, but were not labeled as such. Tests were run on the bags given to the health patient who had a cardiac event, and it contained similar drugs according to the board's findings. On September 8th, the board was contacted by federal law enforcement. Less than 24 hours later, the board suspended Ortiz's license. The U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas did not release any details about what Ortiz is charged with, saying federal court documents are still sealed. Baylor Scott & White issued a statement after Ortiz's Wednesday arrest and had this to say in part, quote, on August 24th, immediately upon determining an IV bag had potentially been compromised, Surgicare North Dallas paused all operations and notified the appropriate local and federal authorities. There is nothing more important than the safety and well-being of those we serve. We actively assisted authorities in the investigation and will continue to do so. We also remain focused on communicating with patients. According to the Dallas County Jail, no bond was set for Dr. Ortiz because he's being held over for the U.S. Marshals.